Thank you, Chairwoman Mace, for having this important hearing. You know, it's really good to see that the disaster that was Alejandro Mayorkas is gone. He's a disgrace. I'm glad he was impeached, and he will forever have a stain on the history of the United States and the scourge that he allowed to ensue. But he lied to us multiple times. He stood before members of Congress and he said the border is secure. Well, I ask you, Mr. Fabricatori, Dr. Gilmer, was that true?
It was absolutely not true. The border was not secure.
It was not secure, and it was made less secure.
Okay. Then he went on to NPR, okay, and he had an interview just this year in which he said that the border, the border is now more secure under the end of the Biden administration than it was in 2019. Is that true?
No, it's not true. The border is more secure with this administration that's in place.
I echo my colleague.
Okay. Then my other question is that he also said that to truly secure the border, that they were doing the most that they possibly could do as an executive branch, that Congress had to act. Now we've heard that again and again, but the data and the facts dispute otherwise, right? So, is it the only difference, or is Congress the only one that can make a difference? Or can the president actually make a difference?
The president can absolutely make a difference. It's about attitude and effort. This president, President Trump, is putting in the attitude that's needed to say the border should be secure, and he's putting in the effort. It's something that the last administration did not do. They didn't have that attitude. They wanted people to come in, and they did not put in the effort.
Again, I echo my colleague. We have laws on the books. We have Title VIII, which is our immigration law. It's the huge volume that my colleague and I had to virtually memorize earlier in our careers. While maybe it hasn't kept up with the current state of time,
it's still pretty clear.
It's still pretty clear,
and it's still illegal.
It's still, yes. And it's actually not a bad piece of legislation. It just hasn't kept up with the times. And if we were allowed to enforce those laws in the way that, in the manner and spirit in which those laws were written, we'd be much more effective.
Let me ask this: was the CBP1 app effective, or was it a disaster?
It was a disaster in the way that they used it. The CBP1 app was not meant to be used for what it was used for under the Biden administration. It was supposed to be used for bringing in goods and traffic and other things. The way that they used it, I believe, was an end run around Congress.
Okay. Is there any technology that you would advocate for that would help, ICE do its job?
There's a lot of technology that's out there, and I think it's important that we bring this technology forward and we allow ICE agents to actually use some of it to see what's the best that we would need. When we're looking at the CBP1 app and how it was used, there may be technology within that we could have used. It's just how the application was actually used and what it was used for.
I know that with the advent of AI, it may open up some opportunities to dig deeper into people's backgrounds and their histories.
Yeah, AI is going to definitely be groundbreaking for us, but we're always going to need that human element, because getting human intelligence out of someone else right now is not easily done just with AI. You still need that case agent to be able to look in the eyes of the person that's sitting in front of them to develop that human intel.
I agree. Technology is never going to fully replace humans, but there is technology out there today that we need to learn to use better. As a matter of coincidence, right now in Washington, D.C., about 5 blocks from here, there are probably about 150 of the most tech-savvy, innovative tech providers, solution providers, developers that are meeting privately to address these very issues that we're talking about right now. And that is where a lot of these solutions are going to come from, the minds of private industry, who can help guide the federal government in a safe, secure use of technology.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your service to our country. I'm sorry that your administration let you down and let other ICE agents down. And with that, I yield.